Greetings, 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 my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your chief here in my secret place at the VCon Arena, where I spend most of my day having all my meetings, all my plannings for VCon with the Core Alliance. And it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. We just closed day 4, all right? And in a few hours, we'll be opening the door and welcoming everyone for the closing day of day 5. And we send them back to max out in their respective countries. And I know that usually when I do a Wednesday message at VCon, I address the topics that I talk about at VCon. But this Wednesday message, I want to address one of my key realizations, all right, which I think applies 100% to your journey in networking. Whether you are in the beginning of the journey, middle, or close to the end, it doesn't matter. This philosophy does not change, does not decline. It actually should be more intense the further you are in your journey, or the closer you are to financial freedom. And that philosophy, in a nutshell, every speaker I heard, including the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, our uplines, it came to one conclusion, all right? The main message is monkey see, monkey do. Okay? But you have to take it to a very serious level. It is not limited to only whether you do presentation and your downlines do presentation. Monkey see, monkey do is not limited to the duplication of action. It is also the duplication of attitude, the duplication of emotion, the duplication of ego, all right? The duplication of failure, the duplication of success, the duplication of frustration. All right? The duplication of the ability or inability of operating as a team. So if you look at your behavior, right, and you look at your team from every aspect, from performance, all right, from behavior, from activity, from attitude, is a reflection of you. And why I'm saying this with such passion, all right, at VCon to you, I mean, speaking to you on Wednesday message, is because I think a lot of people take this for granted. A lot of people believe that they can be who they want, do whatever they want, but train their downlines correctly, and their downlines will get the right behavior. That's not true. That's fake news. You understand? That means if you are a useless, lazy, all right, wimp upline, you cannot train your downline to be hardworking, switched on, and a warrior. You cannot train people to success. You only can lead people to success. Do you understand the difference? You cannot train people to success. You have to lead people to success. That means you must be the leader who walks the talk. All right? When I say leader, I'm not talking somebody with 100,000 downlines. I told you this a long time ago. You have one downline. All right? You automatically become an upline. You become a leader. And the mistake people make is when they are new in the business, they don't understand the power of monkey see, monkey do. Now, I have watched Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, my uplines, for 27 years. And I am telling you, I am who I am today as your upline, all right, is not because they trained me how to be who I am. All right? They live their life to the highest standard of leadership. And when I am in a power of association, in their zone, in their proximity, it's almost like I don't have a choice but to follow their way. You understand this logic? So if you go to Japan and you live in a Japanese village for 10 years, you will become Japanese. You will drink tea like Japanese, you will cook rice like Japanese, you will wake up the same time everyone in the village wake up, you will end up becoming Japanese. Do you understand? But if you study Japanese culture while I live in Malaysia, alright, I will not become Japanese. Do you understand this point? Alright? So if you are building a network, do not underestimate, do not take for granted how important you are. Right? And I said this a million times. It is not what you say that matters. So this theory of requirement of being a great speaker is another fake news. Alright? You have to be a great upline. And if you are also a great speaker, that's a bonus. Like what I have in Japa and Dato Sri. But there are many good uplines who may not be a good speaker on stage. You understand? Or don't want to go on stage and speak. But they can still remain very good uplines. You understand? Because they walk their talk. That means they do Rule 3 long before they tell people to do Rule 3. They are so consistent in Rule 3 before they go and tell their downlines to do it. And after telling their downlines to do it, they don't just tell. They continue doing Rule 3 on their own. You understand? Alright? And if you tell people, don't fear what others think of you, you have to demonstrate it in the way you live, or not, people will not believe you are truly a warrior. So this concept of network marketing, this is the truth about network marketing. That some of the best networks we have built around the world, alright, I attribute a tremendous amount of success to the leadership of that group. They walk the talk. They lead by example. They carry the right energy. They carry the right attitude. A simple fact, alright, if you have a leadership that likes to talk bad about other people, the downlines will talk bad about their leadership. Alright, it is just duplication. It's just monkey see, monkey do. And monkey see, monkey do, to another level of seriousness, alright, also represented by emotions. That means if you have an angry upline who's constantly angry at the world, at everything around you, trust me, in a matter of time, you will see his or her core leadership also be angry. Alright? It is inevitable. Do you understand or not? Alright? It is just duplication happens at every level of a person. It does not just happen by, oh, he is doing 10 push-ups, I should do 10 push-ups. That's duplication of action. Alright? That is part of monkey see, monkey do, but at the lowest level. But monkey see, monkey do has many levels, from emotion, intellectual, spiritual also. Do you understand? If you got a group of people who don't believe in something, alright, and you participate in that group, you will eventually not believe in what they don't believe, or believe in what they believe. Do you understand? Right? It's a Japanese village theory. I challenge you. I can take any of you right now and drop you in a village in Japan and come back in 10 years. I won't recognize you. You will be Japanese. Now, if your organization is a village and people are being dropped in every day, who are these people? New sign-ups, new sign-ups, new sign-ups. You better decide what your village stands for. What is the culture of your village? You understand not? You have to decide as the uplines, or you belong to an organization of uplines, you better be absolutely certain there is clarity of what that village stands for. Because your network is a tribe. It's the village. Do you understand not? We spend a lot of time together. Alright? We share the same goals and dreams. Okay, we really spend a lot of time together, especially this past 10 days in Penang. All right, I'm glued to my core, alliance, we partners, all right, the in-service, all right, the corporate warriors. You understand or not? This is our village. What is VCon? VCon is a village. And 4 days ago, 10,000 people got dropped into our village. All right, and we're trying to get them to believe in what we believe in. Trying to get them to get their click. So, monkey see, monkey do, or duplication is not limited to activity. It's everything. From the way you talk, the way you think, the way you feel, everything is duplicated at a subconscious level. You understand? So if you take my kids, all right, I was talking to everyone at home, and they said, when you are not around, the kids are like perfect children. But the minute you come back, all right, they become warriors, all right, destructive warriors. You understand? But I don't teach them how to destroy. I don't tell them to break this. I don't tell them to be naughty. I don't verbally teach them. I guess they just feel my energy and they duplicate it. Because my energy is craziness. You understand or not? And they equally become crazy, I guess. So that is the key I learned at this VCon. By watching Dato Sri Vijay, watching Japa, watching the core, I realized that duplication is never limited to activity. Duplication has many levels, all the way to spiritual, I believe. Do you understand? So don't focus only on what you do. Focus on who you are. Focus on what your village stands for. Focus on your value system, your non-negotiable points of your value system. All right, in networking. Okay, focus on that, because that will decide who your downlines become. All right, you ultimately, who you are decides who your downlines become. Sorry for looking behind the camera, but there are loads of people on the other side of the camera, all right, trying to get a free training, all right, for me on my Wednesday message. So, who you are decides who your downlines become. Not what you say, not what you do. Who you are. Remember that. Monkey see, monkey do is a fundamental pillar in network marketing. So when you get into network marketing, you start building your network marketing business, don't look around so much. Spend more time looking in the mirror. Correct this, and your network will be corrected in every possible way. I promise you this. I miss you guys if you're not at VCon. If you are at VCon, I also miss you guys because you're going home tomorrow. All right, but we have to move on. We got many things to do. And for those of you all who don't understand the magic of VCon, I have only one statement to make to you. If you ever want to succeed in our business, if you ever want to ever be a max out king or queen, VCon is not a choice. It is a necessity.